Доброго времени суток, дорогой мой зритель. Сегодня у нас 14 эпизод. И на повестке дня давайте попробуем немножечко попроходить второстепенных задач. Тут у нас мы сейчас в выручайке. Вот Дик все время хочет с нами поговорить. Давайте поговорим.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Ну что ж, звучит как план. Самца фестрала. Окей. И куда нам надо? Карта мира. Ну, то есть куда-то сюда, да? Давайте сюда тэпнемся. Да посмотрим.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Да-да, конечно, конечно. Так, оки-доки. Итак, у нас есть бомбарда, заморозка. Так, мне нужно переключиться на вот сюда.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Так, 70 метров. А мне что-то лететь хочется. Слушайте, а с последним патчем действительно интересно стало.
Levioso.
Но...
Do cooperate, won't you?
Вот ты какой хитрый, а? Я ж тебя поймаю. Ладно, я такой типа отошел.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Levioso.
Ты ж смотри какой, а? Ладно. А почему ты из невидимости ушел? А это что? Эти пизябры. Ладно.
No need to be difficult. I'm...
Levioso.
Да ты смотри, и замораживать их нифига не получается. Какой фестрал шустрый. Прикольно, мне нравится.
No, you don't.
Да ты смотри, что делают. Ладно. Я не думал, что так сложно будет. Ну и чё? И где все сестралы? Так, нечестно. Ну,
Do cooperate, won't you?
Levioso.
I'll look after you.
это было максимально сложно что-то.
High wing. Go. Faster, high wing.
А что-то мне кажется, что я могу туда просто переместиться. Да? А ну. Это что? Ну, это... Нет. Хоксмит. Короче, сейчас сюда перемещусь. А там уже GPS направит куда надо.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it.
Блин, еще 100-метровку бежать. Да что ж такое?
Aloha Mora.
А, давайте. Че, может, что-нибудь хорошее будет.
Revelio.
Ну, пока не интересно. Мне бы новый уровень получить, вот что интересно. И это все? 3-й уровень? Ради 37 монет? Серьезно? Вообще делать нечего. Вообще не интересно даже. Да.
Can't imagine how.
If it thinks it's got a chance.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
А,
Now I
еще
can
не
conjure a
бесплатно,
breeding
да?
pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Но я еще нужного уровня
Let
не
me know if there's
достиг.
anything else I can do to help.
А теперь отсюда так, клац. Хогвартс. Солнышко, выручай, комната. И все.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Болото.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Местечко такое выбрать. Давай вот так вот прям. Ага. А это кто? Ну, крыла на это. А чё с одного, а где второй? Ну, блин, так нечестно. Наколдуйте другой загон для разведения. Интересно. Ну, ладно, надо было сначала с них что-нибудь собрать. Ну, я вроде ж все так и сделал, не? Или что-то не так? Я ж вроде все для них сделал. Вот. Ухожена. А почему ухожена? Если это мальчик и ухожена, неправильно. Ждет потомство, вынашивание. Тут вроде все правильно. Так, а что не так-то? Ну, загоны. Че, я должен полчаса тут тупить, ничего не делать, что ли? Не, это как-то неправильно. А Дик куда делся? Давай так.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen.
Ну,
Then
так и
use the
сделал.
pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Ну, тут понятно, типа через полчаса. Ну, полчаса мы вот тут стоять и ждать, пока это все свершится, мы не будем, поэтому мы идем в задание и выполняем вот это. Пешочком прогуляемся. Не убудет.
Revelio.
Странно. Вроде сначала прозвучало, как будто где-то так рядом. Не, сюда, по-моему, не
Revelio.
надо.
Lumos.
Ага, это типа второстепенка.
Revelio.
Так, вот ты. Тебя я знаю. И на тебе нужно...
Levioso.
Ну, осталось же чуть-чуть
Revelio.
до 26 уровня. Что-то вообще рядом. А, вижу.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
И все
In
ближе.
trouble, are we? Been up to no good?
Alohomora.
И ближе.
Revelio.
Hills are stone.
Дошли сведения, тролливали. Простите, не хочу читать, если это понадобится. Ой. Что там? Ага, вижу. Надо так, надо. Чуть-чуть же осталось. Совсем. О, блин.
Mine now, dummy guys.
А, еще и ночь можно собрать, ништяк. А как я в прошлый раз это был?
Revelio.
Прикольно, что в этот раз получилось. Оп, а это что там? Что тут? Да ты чё, смотри чё. Оп. Опа! Кто тут? Пожалуйста. Вот. Потому что не надо со мной шутить. Я знаю, что тут надо. Я, правда, на шмотку легендарную рассчитывал, но 500 тоже хорошо. На них можно купить ту же легендарную шмотку.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
То есть вот
And
так, да?
don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ну, понятное дело.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Ну, не знаю.
Revelio.
Ну что, давайте тогда встретимся с Поппи.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo.
Ну как-то не кайф, когда тут только переместился, а тут сразу красная точка. Оп. Метелка, метелочка.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Болтаем чуть-чуть. Ну.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Ok, кентавры, они что, будут на нас
An
нападать?
entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers
Сейчас, 5
talking
сек.
with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Успел.
Revelio.
Есть тут еще что-нибудь? О. Этих вот товарищей. Златоглазки.
Confringo.
Ага, не поджигая, да, так?
Revelio. Bombarda.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbot behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
Тут у нас загадки, я смотрю, будут, да, какие-то? Возможно.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Синяя. С той стороны надо зайти. И вся фигня, вот просто.
Revelio.
А это что?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Да.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Ничего, у меня есть бомбарда. Сейчас получу
How
26
do
уровень.
goblin and poacher interests align?
Зараза.
Revelio.
Сделаю бомбарда максима.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. I'm out before I find you.
You will not survive this fight!
Bombarda! Protego!
Не получилось по-тихому, ну прости.
Where'd it go? Back in there. No.
Stop that! Bombarda!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the minister
Revelio.
of magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Прости, мне тут нужно отлутать, потому что, ну, как бы... Жалко, по-тихому не получилось. Как так меня спалили вообще беспонтово? Я хотел потихонечку подойти, все сделать. Так. Ага.
Reparo.
Ну, с репаром.
Revelio.
Все, да? Отлутано. Идем дальше лутать. 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 Так. Прости, Поппи. Мне надо все проверить. Все, идем внутрь. Тут, походу, что-то будет.
In Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Залутать дракона. Ням-ням. Я бы утонул. Чё? Какой план
It's a
миссии?
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain. It's totalis.
Revelio.
Сейчас тут еще лутанем. Есть? Чё?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now.
Petrificus totalis.
Revelio.
Petrificus totalis.
Revelio.
Ну вот это я понимаю.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will
Revelio.
only last a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
То есть чему-то здесь походу быть, да?
That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Все, тут нет, не все. Из рябинового отвара там делать нечего, я как дурак не сделал его. Ай-яй-яй.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact!
Revelio.
С этой троицей походу придется, да? Да, ты пошла.
Don't think you'll get it out of here!
Protego, Bombarda.
Опа.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Come here.
One less human to worry about.
Эй! А чё? Да ладно, не успел. Нифига себе. Ого, что-то жестко, они со всех сторон налетели. Я аж в кнопках начал путаться.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Careful! Ranrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here!
I won't let that happen again.
What have you done?
Bombarda.
Я сейчас чуть-чуть отхиляюсь. Да на тебе. Неплохо контринго сработал. Так, и сейчас будет...
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Let's play.
The labyrinth. Shall we finish stuff? Back for more. Not the brightest child.
Confringo.
It's right.
Зараза.
Let's get this over with.
I've never been much.
Let me out.
Да, что-то тяжко пошло. Ого, нормально она лупит.
You'll regret that.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Defender. Bombarda. Predictable. Careful not to get big. Potato. Stupid. Places. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Places. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Confringo.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Блин, я забыл, какое тут надо использовать. Стоп. Just a second. Это создать. Левиоса, а это которая вот это. Давай вот это.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Ух ты, ёлки-палки. Ёжики-да Дракон, будь на моей стороне, пожалуйста.
This way.
Однако.
Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Ну так-то да.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
А давайте откроем журнал заданий. С Поппи мы все сделали. Теперь мы можем... Ну, давайте вот этот момент возьмем. Для этого... О, таланты. Можно зайти сюда. А я что-то не понял. А бомбардом... Протега. А где бомбарда тогда? Типа не здесь, что ли? Вот она. Бомбарда Максима. Я обещал бомбарда Максима. Я вам сделал. Потом надо по темным искусствам пройтись. В столбине что-то нет. Флипенда. Флипенда. Не то. Тоже не то. Вот это хорошо. У меня еще империо нету. Вот это тоже хорошая тема. Восстановление здоровья. Это прям must have. Вот это прям топ. Прям просто максимально топчик. А чтобы использовать Авада Кедавру, надо пройти всю игру. Такое себе. Let's get back to Hogwarts. Вот я не знаю, ну ладно, в выручайку пока сходим. Почему в выручайку?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Ого. Однако серьезно? Итак, головной убор. И у нас есть вот такая красота. Итак, тут мы вкачали. Все продать. Все продать. 70. 72. Тут сразу 79. И золотое, да? И нужно прокачать сюда конфринга, потому что надо. Продать, продать, продать. Так, сейчас. Значит, так, теперь идем сейчас за мехом жмыра. Благо это быстро. Киса, киса, киса. Киса, 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 киса. Киса. Пушишка, хорошо. Жмыр. Да ладно, я перепутал кнопки. Вот это я мудак. Ой-ой-ой, что ж я наделал? Не обижайтесь на меня, я немножечко дурак. Ну, бывает, кнопки путаю. Они тем более такие неудобные. Вот у меня уже 6 есть. Не знаю, можно, конечно, загоны еще здесь построить, но насколько это нужно. Ладно, пока не нужно. Возвращаемся. Вот это я, конечно, исполнил. Блин. Вообще. Так, давайте теперь смотреть здесь. Да, тут много... Ой, сколько тут еще всего не найденного. Ай-яй-яй. Ай-яй-яй. Ой-яй-яй. Итак, смотрим. Конфринга, дефинда. Конфринга, дефинда. И конфринга. Ага. Так, ну вот, собственно, это вы быстренько видели. Теперь быстро на ноге в Хогсмит. Прям вообще максимально быстренько.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Сейчас быстренько к этому дядьке заскочим.
Come on in and have a look around.
Мне нужно слить тебя.
Fingers.
Не надо. Не надо. А неплохо так торгуемся, да? Смотрите, сколько бабла уже. А чё у тебя со шмотом, а? Вот ты, шапка, невидимка. Где нормальный шмот вообще у тебя? Что вот это вот все? Все лажа какая-то. Эх ты! Стыдно такое вообще предлагать. Угу. Хогвартс. Чайка. Ну вот, от лута избавились, поторговались, вкачали. Потомство Фестрала. Это мы умеем. Главное... Где потомство? Показываю. Малыша покормить надо.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Мне лайки хотя бы фестралы ставят, не то что некоторые слышат русскую речь и сразу дизлайк. Я думаю, знаете, о чем я говорю.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Окей-доки. Поехали. Задание. Награды трансформация. Но она нам... Ну, что делать? Какие у нас варианты? Вариантов нет, надо... Надо идти. Выполнять.
My mother would like to...
Revelio.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Это головоломка, которую я так и не решил, а? Ну да ладно. Понятно. Ну и ладно. Побежали.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Ну, если бы рядом была это...
Lumos. Revelio.
Что, надо сюда?
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
Где-то там глубоко. Попался.
Revelio.
О, блин, вечно я про них забываю.
Revelio.
Рябиновый отвар надо поделать себе. Ой, да, и тут вот прям где-то рядом. Вот здесь вот. Ну, здесь вроде все отлутано, да?
Revelio.
Или туда сходить? Куда я уплыла? Нафиг бы оно мне надо было.
Revelio.
To the library. И давай пафосно на главный вход.
Revelio.
I swear it wasn't what you think, my friend. You're right.
It's not what it looks like. Так, а мне нужно в библиотеку. Что-то я запутался, куда мне идти.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Так, я тут вижу сундучок.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Ништяк.
Revelio.
Я люблю. А, надо наверх подняться еще. Конечно, конечно. Ну, типа можно и здесь где-нибудь подняться.
Revelio. Confringo.
Ой, не та кнопка. Блин, а где она? Вон она.
Accio.
Да что ты будешь делать, а? Ну, все кнопки понажимал, а?
Revelio.
Где?
Accio. Revelio.
Так где ж там? Зараза, а? Где-то рядом прям.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Да пофиг.
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Я не знаю.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Да пофиг.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Так и думал.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Офигеть вопросы.
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The answer was a
Да ладно,
Demiguise.
Димаска?
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Letherfold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Что?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Не знаю.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Блин, это ж в фильме было. Я не помню.
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
Все, я что-то
That's
устал
fine.
от этого всего.
Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Хорошо. Что тут? А. Крутить. А можно к ней переместиться? Ну, типа, чтоб не бегать. Поближе. Просто переместиться.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Are we? Are we?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Нормально сидит профессор. А я тут замки взламываю.
Revelio. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Чего? А, типа ночью пришел, что ли?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Нет.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Так, у нас там, давайте быстренько в испытание зайдем. Что-то нам тут. Сюда. Давайте чекнем быстренько задание. Предлагаю, давайте сделаем так. Просто поговорим с Поппи в барчике. Да? Сейчас. Ай, блин, Хогсмит. Типа здесь. И будем этот эпизод заканчивать, не будем растягивать, пытаться растянуть на 2 часа.
Does it get any more coat?
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Соответственно, давайте проваливаемся в задание, и у нас тут появляются 2 новые задачи. Предлагаю сделать так. Возвращаемся в выручай комнату. По-моему, у меня там было одно. Ага. Ну, как бы Одинаково абсолютно, да? А, ну это 26-й левел. Это типа 25-й. Интересно, возможно ли, что 26-й уровень самый последний? Ой, снаряжение у нас тут еще что-то же было. А, ну это явно продать. Это тоже продать. Друзья, я предлагаю на этом моменте, в этом месте закончить. Не будем растягивать на 2 часа. Вот такой вот получился эпизод. Всем спасибо. Не забывайте там лайки, колокольчики. Хотя это, наверное, даже никто не услышит. Но тем не менее, до новых встреч в новом эпизоде. Там будем проходить дальше основные миссии. А на сегодня все. Всем пока-пока.